On the 13th of May 1787, a fleet of 11 ships, which came to be known as the First Fleet, was sent by the British Admiralty to New Holland to establish a penal colony. On the 26th of January 1788, the fleet arrived at Sydney Cove. Wow, that was a journey and a half. Oh my God. Over 250 days to get from England to Australia back in 1788. And here we see the First Fleet anchored at Sydney Cove. Oh my gosh. G'day. I'm Stephen Spry, and today, well, I'm starting a new series on my Great Southern Land map. Oh yeah. Thanks to $2.20 for permission to use his height map of Oceania to create this. This is going to be fun. And you can see I've put down a few little roads here just to help me out, because, my God, it took some working out where the hell these things are meant to go. Okay, the map. Right, I made a few changes to it so that I could get a little bit more accurate rendering of Sydney Cove. And this is probably about the only accurate thing you're going to see in this entire series, because, well, obviously the boats are all T-clippers. Yeah, because that's the only sailing ship that's available in Transport Fever 2. But whatever, I am going to use history to guide me in the development of this map. For example, Parramatta is going to be built up here in a couple of years, I think. Not quite sure. Melbourne will be down here in 40-odd years. Yeah. And the date, by the way, 1788. Yeah, you can't see it down here because it actually says 1800. I'm using the early start mod, which only goes back that far. So the date's paused so that history can catch up with the game. And, well, here we go. We've arrived. We've sent out a team and surveyed the land. They haven't built anything, but just pretend those roads aren't there. Okay, they've surveyed the land and worked out where things should go. Now, what have we got on board? Well, we've got a few hundred convicts, a lot of Marines, and we have to get these convicts off these ships as soon as possible because they've been on them forever. Fortunately, we only lost 40-odd on the way over, so, hey, hats off to you, Captain Phillip. You did a good job on managing all of that, but what are we going to do? Well, okay, I've got this to guide me here. This is a map of Sydney Cove, Port Jackson, which shows the arrangement of the encampment and buildings as they stood on the 1st of March, 1788. We've got a month to build all of this stuff. Oh, don't worry about the bear that's in there. Oh. Yeah, right. It's a koala bear. It's bloody huge. It's a drop bear. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Let's go back to that picture, please. Yep. This is all the buildings that were here on the 1st of March, and the ships. The ships. Here we go. This is the position of the ships as they parked themselves. HMS Sirius is down here. Yep. Hello, Sirius. Why are you not showing your name? That would be because you've got Alt-G on. There we go. So, His Majesty's ship Sirius and His Majesty's armed tender Supply. Yes, not to be confused with His Majesty's ship Supply, which comes a little later. But these are the two royal vessels that accompanied the First Fleet. The rest of them are all privates. Some of them carried convicts, some of them carried supplies. But we've got to get these convicts off. What are we going to do? Right, okay. Let's have a look at the map and let's position the ladies. Tents, please. Tents. Okay, landscaping. Yes. Assets, right. Ingos, yes. And we'll go to the objects from the missions mod for Ingo's because he's got the only tents that are available in Transport Fever 2. These are the Bedouin tents, but hey, they'll do. That'll get that right idea across. Just got to line them up, mate. Make it straight. And not too close to the road, otherwise people are going to be walking through that guy rope. Oh, fussy bugger. All right, that's a bit of a swizzle and down here. Yep, all right. How many? Oh, lots. In fact, all I'm doing here is just placing tents. Yeah, okay. So we get to watch all of this, do we? Maybe not. I don't know. I think a bit of a speed build might help. Well, that'd be nice. Yeah, all right, okay. Well, what I'll do is how many's that? 1, 2, 3, 6. That'll do. All right. Probably too many. Oh, well. Okay, line this guy up over this side. Yep. And zap the rest in. Right, there we go. That's the female convicts taken care of. How do we know that? Oh, I've got another mod that I can use here. It's called, where is it? Field Plopper. Right, of course. Plop a field. Yep, well, let's do soil, not that it really matters. Do we want paths? Not really. I just want to make sure that I get the size right. Okay. So why are you using this? Well, if you hang around, you'll see. All right, we'll just squish that down to 80 by 60. It says collision. Yeah. Minor detail. Don't worry about that. Right, okay. Why? Because we go like... What happened to the collision? I don't know. It disappeared. Right. Okay. Paint tools. Yep. All right. Look for dirt. I've also got the road dirt mod installed. Oh, because it's a better dirt, I think. Right. Okay. And I'm just going to paint over this area. And what's the other colour that's around the edges there? That's a hard one to find. Where is it? It's not road dirt, that's the one you just had. It's a gravel. No, it's not. It's soil sand. Right. Okay, so... Yeah, just take a bit of that. Just to firm up the edges somewhat. Just to define this area. Okay. Now, why did you use field plopper? Well, look at this. Click. Boom. I can name the area. So that now when you mouse over it, there's the female convicts. You've got room for another... sure. Okay. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. We can ship the No, you can't. Why? Well, that's only the girls. You haven't got the guards. Oh. I mean, what's to stop them taking off and, disappearing? Yeah. I don't think that's going to happen. Okay, I'm going to put the boys down somewhere now. Right, I'm going to put the boys, the males, the boys. Yes, seriously. Yeah, okay, you knew what I meant. How's this going to go? Well, they sort of go across like this. Yeah, by the way, most of these roads are purely guidelines for me to get these in place. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm getting rid of them and I want that level. Okay, speaking of level, now that you've got that, yeah, I know, terrain tools, that one, and smaller, level it. I have spent a fortune on the terrain here to make this easier for us. Well, that was nice of you, wasn't it? Yeah. Otherwise, the tents float in midair. Not a good look. Yeah, all right, that's good. Where were we? Back to assets. Okay, More tent pegging happening. So, don't go away. Just, I've got to put in 5 rows of these. Oh my God. Yeah, I know. All right. Now leave room this time. Oh yeah, I've got to leave room for the footpath. In my trial run, I buggered it up and put them like about there, and people were walking through the guide ropes. What people? Ah, well, that's another little trick. We'll get to that one later. Oh, okay, all right. 2. These are very, very, yeah, well, you know, people are going to be tripping over guide ropes. They're only convicts. Who cares? Stephen, shh. You didn't say that. No, I didn't. You only just pretend I didn't. Okay, all right. Now, now we do the same thing with another road. That's about the right distance, I think. Not straight, but... Yeah, well, straight doesn't matter at this... Oh, God, what happened? That wasn't straight either. No, straight doesn't matter at this stage. This is purely spacing. Right. So, I tell you what. How about you put a second row like this? Oh, okay. All right. Okay, I can do that. And now put the road in. Oh. Well, that's probably a good idea. Less roads. Well, it's not a road, remember. It's... Yeah, see, it's a guideline. Because that's... Wow. Yeah, I know. That was funny. Okay. Same again, straight would help, Stephen. Oh, look. Up a little bit. Yep, okay, that's good. Now, same again. Yeah, you mean like, look, don't you worry about that. No, not a problem. We'll just come back in and smooth this out again. Come on, smooth. Thank you. Otherwise these tents are going to be all over the place. Okay, more tents. I was thinking I was going to sack the sailors who were building those tents, but actually they're not. That row's a bit wonky, but yeah, look, they're sailors. This is land-based. Actually, it's probably not even the sailors that are erecting these, you know. You're probably right. It's probably the convicts. So, all right, another road. Oh, God. How about you just cut to the final chase? Okay, I can do that. Okie dokie, there's the accommodations for the male convicts. So we've got to do this sort of thing under them now. So find field plopper. Hello, field plopper. That's you. How big? Well, it's 80 by 80, I'd say. You think? Yeah. Okay, 80 by 80. It really doesn't want to play with you, does it? Okay, make it 100. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay, so that leaves room for the roads up the side and all that sort of stuff, doesn't it? It does indeed. So let's take the soil sand and tidy this up a little bit. Now find the dirt. The road dirt, that is. Right. Square, eh? Oh, look at that. Oh, you better hold the shift key down, mate. Mute. Now, that one is the male convicts. There were 2 other areas for convicts over here. We had boys over here and girls over there. So, more of the same. Sorry. Where were we? Ingo's. Yes. Him, that one, and there are 3 tents available, yes. And I'm using the same tent for the convicts. Just swizzle that and get it lined up with the road. That's it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 5, and do the same on the other side. Oh, holy crap! There's that drop pair again. Oh, damn. Go away, bear. Oh, North American maps. Animals, rather. Not to worry. That's hilarious. Yeah, I know. All right. So we've got another area here for male convicts. So grab field plopper. Again. Oh, where are you? Under that one on the end. Thank you. Oh, that's a bit big. Yeah, 80 by 60. And rotate. Yeah, I suppose that works. This costs money. Yeah, but what? If you look down here, you'll see that at the moment I've got the no cost mod on because I don't want to pay for this sort of nonsense. We presume that the convicts are doing the labour, so it costs nothing. Right. And of course, we have all the supplies with us, the tents and everything else, and if we need timber, we've got timber, we've got water in the tank stream here, using my painted water technique, which, by the way, where are we? That one. Yep, here, and narrow, and I showed you an example in a recent video, how I made those, and I was making them. You're getting sidetracked. I know. I was making a creek over here, and I was thinking, why the hell, clickety-click, is nothing happening? And I thought, something strange. Well, for some reason, I'd actually deleted the thing, but look at all of this sort of stuff over here. All the other blue. Right. They use the roads, the invisible roads, but there's a problem which I mentioned in the in the discussion tab for the map, is that you need to go through and make all of these not player owned just by upgrading them, changing that ticking, right? Because and there's that, and there's that, and there's, I had player owned roads everywhere, and it was costing me money. I'm thinking, hello, what's this all about? See? Meanwhile, sorry, yes, more male convicts. Okay, same again for the girls, I think. Yes. Another 5 over this side. Right. Assets, back to Ingo, back to mission objects, and let's go. Right, that's all the convict accommodation at Sydney Cove, would you believe? 2 lots for the males, 2 lots for the females, and the only other thing we've got to do is get the Marines off the ship. So they had their encampment over here. If we zoom in on the Port Jackson diagram, you can see where they're supposed to go. Quite sure if I'm going to be able to do that, but let's have a little go at it. All right, so the men's is there. We've got to leave a bit of a gap, so I reckon we start that first row of 6, and it won't be 6 because it just won't. By the way, if you're wondering what these are Aesop's tiny dirt roads. It's only 3 metres wide, and they're great and nice and cheap to use for guidelines. Is that at right angles? Yeah, and it's flat. Nice. All right. Sorry, I got sidetracked there trying to work out what I was meant to be looking for. Okay, coming in and levelling this out again. I mean, it was level, but we'll just go over it again. Now, what have we got? a row of 6 tents. Ingo, that one, tents. Straighten it up with the road. Right, 6. You're not going to be able to do 6, are you? I don't know. How many were the gents? 5. I could probably do 6. Okay, fair enough. See what happens. Okay, that works for me. Now, what's next? A parade ground. Ooh. How are you going to do that? I'm going to use the field plopper again. That's here. Right. So what's going on here anyway? You've got me interested, intrigued. No, that's the wrong way. Sorry. Go 80 by 60, hey? That looks about right. Is it square with the road? Yep. It doesn't look that wide. You're right, it doesn't. And on the map itself, it's probably only that wide. Skinny parade ground. It might be, but it's big enough for our troops to parade. Indeed. Okay, what do we want? Dirt. Dirt, please. And, ooh, this isn't going to work, is it? No, damn it. Okay, I won't do the round one. That's a shame. I like that square brush. Never mind. All right. Hold the shift key down. Sorry. Those trees have to go, mate. Ugh. Ooh. No, don't delete. Okay, what's this then? This is the parade ground. Ta-da! Okay, alright. And now the other rows of tents. What have we got? 4 rows times 6. Ugh. No. Yeah, well. Put the guidelines in. Okay, guide roads. Guide road. Oh, what happened to your levels? Okay. That's not going to work, is it? Not without a bit of this. Okay, well, I'll do a bit of that. I'll just go up there like that. And we'll come back with the smoothing brush. Yeah, well, you've got to put a row of tents across the back there too. Yeah, okay. I can handle it. Right, try it now. Oh, whoever thought building Sydney town would have been so awkward, so hard? Well, it wasn't. You had your convicts doing it all. Remember? Oh, shut up with that joke. It's in poor taste. Oh, sorry. All right, get rid of the trees. You need to chop some of those trees down for firewood and cooking and everything. Sure. Okay, back to Ingo's, back to the mission assets, and let's build more rows of tents. How many? Oh, 4 times 6. Gosh. Okay, all right. 1. All right, I need to leave a gap between each row. No, hang on, what do you mean? No, okay. 2 rows of 6, yes. Then a road, yep. And then another 2 rows of 6. Fine. Now these roads, remember, are only placeholders. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. Actually, yeah, kill that one, kill that one, kill that one. Because, well, there's a gap. According to the original picture, there's a gap up here, which I presume was to allow the troops to walk through that space. So, that's what we're going to do. Right, okay, fair enough. Okay, that looks flat enough. So now you can build. Another 12 tenths. I sure can. Great. See you on the flip side, mate. Whatever. Right, I think those are a tad too close together, aren't they? Yeah, well, they probably are, but... Okay, now we can get rid of our guide roads. Thank you. And put in one of these. Yes. No, don't do that. Sorry, I shouldn't be waving that around, should I? No, bulldozer's not good. All right, the height is not enough, so make it 100. Right, and the width is 80, 60. No. Okay, you got to put the roads on around the edge, remember? Yes. Ooh. No, I don't like that. Why is this one? Okay. No, it's not going to work. It's got to be 100. Bugger. Look, that's fine. That's fine. Just do it like about there. Yep. Okay. And this one, of course, is for the Marines. Ta-dum, ta-dum, tum-tum. Yay. Paint tools. Got that one highlighted? We have. Good. All right, let's go back. We should be able to just use the square brush. Okay. I'm going to kill this. Ah! What are you doing? I don't know. I'm being very careful. Oh, poo. Come on. You must be able to get that. No? No, 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 no. Oh. Bugger bum. Fine. Look, that's not a problem. I just do that and then go back here and... No. You want the edges. I suppose I do. Just there. Yep. Back to the paint tools. So what happened there? Oh, stupid road was under it. Okay, that was sand something or other, wasn't it? This one, soil sand 03. Yeah, just tidy up the edges a bit. Okay. Now, according to the map, there were 4 tents across this side. Oh. Well, you really should have... Yeah, I really should have. Bugger. Okay, well, that's all is not lost. Just put them in there. How many? All the way across... So there were... Yeah, all the... So, probably there. And there. Does that leave enough room for a path? I hope so. Alright, and... Line it up. There and there. Okay. Well, that's not so bad. You can, you know what? You could probably just leave that the way it is. Fair enough. We might just do that. There's a bit of tidying up needed for this, obviously. Yeah, sure is. Well, let's have a look at the contour layers, and that's a hell of a climb, isn't it? Much too much of a climb, so you need to take it at about that height. Have you noticed trying to use the terrain tools when you've got trees around is very awkward? Yeah, well, you get that. Yeah, I don't think the game likes it, but never mind. Alright, bit of smoothing, please, with that brush. Bit bigger. And just have a little look and you can see any bits that probably need a final touch-up. Okay, what are you doing with these roads? I'm killing them. Really? Yeah, I'm going to replace them. Oh, all right. You know what you forgot to do? Yes, I do. You know what you forgot to do. Oh, bugger. I was going to use a different tent for the Marines. Never mind. I'm not going to anymore. Change of plan. Okay, fair enough. All right, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Whew. Glad that worked. All right. Special tents. Yes, there were special tents. Bugger. It was going to be Bedouin tent number 2. So what's so special about it? Well, let me just rotate this. And how many I got? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So in the middle, this is going to be a tent for somebody. Probably the person in charge of the ladies. I'm sure they had one. Okay. Who gets the best tent in the whole camp, I think? Right by the harbour. Is that straight? Geez, you're fussy. Yeah, well, I want it to look good. No, middle of that one. That's where I want it, right there. And then I want to line it up. Oh, sorry, trees in the way. All right, that's not going to line up. How about if you spin it? That's not going to line up either. Fine, I'll just... Well, what was wrong with that the first time around? Yeah, okay, I give up. All right. Now, what's so special about this tent? Look, it's got stripy bits. This one's plain. So, all right, okay. So we'll have the stripy tents for more important people in the camp. Hey, how's that? Fair enough. So whoever's in charge of the girls, they have that stripy tent. And technically these guys, probably officers, they probably should have had stripy tents, but no. All right. What now? Well, what now is, yeah, I get to ask a question. Oh, righto. This isn't Transport Fever 2, so these aren't real buildings. So where are the people going to come from? Okay, good point. Glad you asked. I'll show you. If we go there and we click on this one, it's the advanced person magnet. Okay, so we will, I don't know, we could put one. Okay, not going to use a lamp, seriously. No, I'm going to grab an old bench, right, and I'm going to hide it in a tent, but I don't want 40 people in that tent. But we go around and plonk a whole heap of these down. Okay, so that's the residences, yes, or the residents, yep. But the but is they need a place to work. So, okay, over here, according to the picture, we had a store. Oh, no, you didn't want to do that. I didn't, you know. You're right. I wanted to do that. Okay, so stores building. Wouldn't these be wooden? They probably would be. Duh. But right now, they're not. Simply because this is only a couple of days after, and we're just setting things up. Right, okay, all right. You know what I want? What do you want? I want to use a watchtower. See, we do have some wood. Oh, we have chopped down some wood. So here's a watchtower. This is part of Ingo's Wild Western mod. So we need a watchtower to keep an eye on the stores building there and here. Fair enough. Because otherwise people are going to be raiding the stores. Yeah. And I think what's going to happen is these will be probably the first buildings to be replaced. These tents here, the store tents, will be the first things to be replaced. That's smack in the middle of where you want the road, isn't it? Why? Because you're idiot. Yep, whatever. Okay. Oh, no, don't want that one. You want Bedouin tent number 1. There we go. And back to the watchtower. Watchtower. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, these tents, the store tents, they'll be the first to be replaced, I'd imagine, with proper wooden buildings to get the carpenters down and chop a few trees down and make some planks and do all that sort of stuff. So while we're here, we'll go back to Person Magnet, and here, with these store buildings, we can use a commercial type of land use and tell the game that they're commercial buildings. Right. And person capacity, 10, right. But before we do all of that, right, I want to get a street in. Oh, okay. Now, I'm going to use the cheap dirt roads. Right. I'm going to run it. Ooh, not there. Now, the build anyway mod will be useful anyway, because it's going to collide with that field plopper thing. But that's fine, because you know what we've got? Yep, that. Boom, love it. Okay, and this one across here. Yeah, might have to get rid of that first. Bulldoze anyway. Okay, fine. It's a great little mod, that really is. Where's the tent things? They're up there. Okay, so it can come up the middle of that bit just there. Not train track. Thought that sounded a bit different. Oh dear, build anyway. Good, alright. Now, girls, smack up the middle of you here. Ooh, can't see where those... Yeah, that should be fine. Just do it. Okay. And join it up. The bend. Sure. Build anyway. Good. And... Oh, that was a bit giddy. Yeah, sorry. Okay, and join that one up. Okay. And now go back and rejoin your bridge. Yeah. There. That, yeah, build anyway. That's the fella. Alright. Now that you've got that in, the right spot. I don't know about that. I don't like it, but anyway. Okay. We need another tent for the hospital up here. Or several tents, actually. Okay. Well, you put those tents down, and then we will go to the Bedouin tent type number 1. This is for the hospital. And there was a baker. Is that a baker? It is. It's a bakehouse. Lovely. Well, he's over here. I'll spin him around that way. Nice. Alright. So, let's grab the people magnets. Yep, and this is where we're going to leave it for now. The bakehouse, that is an industry, isn't it? Good. How many people work at the bakehouse? Well, I tell you what, we're feeding the whole colony, so we better... Oh, look, it gets... It connects. Yes, if you... Street both sides. No, I'm not quite sure. No, I don't want a street. I just want 20 people working here. Terrain align. Well, I'm hiding in the tent, so it doesn't really matter. So I'll just go boom. What was that one? Industrial. Okay, the hospital. Well, people work in a hospital, don't they? They don't shop. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. So what I'm doing here is I'm hiding the old bench. Okay, let's go over to residential. Slip it down to 10. Yep. All right, and sort of put 1. Oop. Just mix them up a fraz. Okay, these guys are residential. Yeah, but you need roads up here, don't you? Well, they're not hooking onto anything. Okay. Pain in the bum. Alright, let's... Ooh. Yeah, no, that's going to be fine. You think? I hope. No. Shift down. Actually, get your thingy flatten. Okay. That's better. Now, bring it across the back here. All the way. No, not all the way. Well, it could. Well, they're convicts. No. We will simply just... Ooh, not there. It'll be over here. Yeah, that's fine. No, you don't need this road. You can have one there and one there. True. Okay. One up the middle. Yeah, a bit to the left. Straight. Sorry. I hope people aren't going to be walking through guy ropes. Oh, look, too bad if they do. I mean, this whole thing, this whole old Sydney town look is only going to last just a little while anyways. Okay. Right, what do we want? People magnets. Yes, that's what we want. When do we want them? Now. Good. Residential. Okay. 10 people there, 10 people there, 10 people there, 10 there, 10 there, 10 there, 10 there. Jeez, you got enough of them? I think so. You haven't got enough workplaces for them. Oh, not yet. Workplaces? Yes, need a road. These guys are workplaces, aren't they? Yes. Okay. So we need a road up to... Ooh. Need to be level. Oh, that tent is going to be... Holy crap. Yeah. I thought there was a box you could have ticked for that. There probably was. Let's have a look at it. Ingo's 1111. No, there isn't. There is no box. There is for these guys, I think. But okay. Try again. Alright, I shall. Road. No, too close. And people tripping over guy ropes. Yep, that'll do. And people magnets. These are stores, so these are commercial. We buy stuff here. So 10 there. Ooh. What do you do if you want to change it now? I'd have to kill the tent and do it again. Fair enough. Okay, and that one. That looks a bit dodgy, mate. Yeah, oh, it's not dodgy. Look. See? It's all fine, it's all good. I think that tent just sunk down into the ground. Well, that's why we've got to build more permanent storage. Good-o. All right. So what have we got here? We have the convicts. We can offload. The gents can go there, and the girls can go there, and the Marines and their officers can all go here. That's their parade ground and no name. I thought you called it. I did. But then I deleted it, remember? I remember. All right. Date is still paused because it's still only 1788. Well, what are you doing now? I want to see whether or not all of these people come out here and go to work or shop. So, right. Let's go. Quadruple speed. Oh, people. People. Look at this lot here walking straight through a tent. How's that happen? I don't know, but those male convicts are very well dressed, aren't they? Yeah, well, excuse the minor inaccuracy from, holy crap, where are all these people coming from? Well, they're living in these tents. And I'm sure, excuse me, darling, Ellie, this says male convicts. Yeah, slight problem. Don't worry about that. Okay, well, everybody's off to work or shop. Look, going up the path. People everywhere. Well, there were 700-odd convicts floating around and, you know, a couple hundred military. Well, they're not out yet, but look, all these people are going into the stores to shop. They're coming out. Where are you going now? Hey, how you doing, mate? Okay, who was this dude? I've forgotten his. Sebastian. Okay, let's just go normal speed, please. Oh, wobble, 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 wobble. No, I can't have that. Where you going, mate? Oh, he's going to his residential building, which is a tent. Oh, dear. Well, there you go. That's it for me. So, until next time, we come back to Sydney Cove and we got the convicts and the Marines sorted. We've got to get the governor and all the others sorted and camped somehow and start building some buildings, permanent structures, and then we can think about playing Transport Fever, the game, where we're going to have industries like nearby here. What do we need? Food, yes. Brick, yes. Timber, yes. Right. They're our initial requirements. In fact, food was a hassle for the small camp to start with. English wheat just didn't want to grow out here. No. And the rats and weevils absolutely loved that grain that we had. So there you go, mate. You're walking. Got a funny looking walk happening there, Sebastian. But until next time, thank you, autosave. Brilliant timing. It's goodbye from me, Stephen Spry, and it's goodbye. Hooroo. Oh, you stuffed that up, didn't you? Until next time, try again. It's hooroo from me, Stephen Spry. It's goodbye from him, Sebastian. Ah, dear. See you then. Bye.